Oh shit, you already know what time it is. It's that Hickerbilly shit. Hickerbilly shit, we just out here in the sticks. On some fuck around and find out if you wanna run your lips. Hickerbilly shit, we just vibing in the mix. Blowing on that top shelf, nothing less than a zip. Smoke some weed, boy. Hickerbilly shit, we just out here in the sticks. On some fuck around and find out if you wanna run your lips. Don't do it. Hickerbilly shit, we just vibing in the mix. Blowing on that top shelf, nothing less than a zip. HB shit, man, they never saw us coming. Just a bunch of no shit, taking rowdy country bumpkin. We speaking real loud for the folks who come from nothing. Putting fakes in their place, calling out that country bluffing. If you ain't really real, then you really gotta go. If you know, then you know. If you don't know, you won't. Cause knowledge ain't wisdom, man, that requires soul. Spread the light, kill the dark, that's the #1 goal. Can't none of these fake country boys hang with the Hickerbillies. Out here stuck in first gear while we laughing, riding wheelies. Hickerbilly shit, we just out here in the sticks. On some fuck around and find out if you wanna run your lips. Hickerbilly shit, we just vibing in the mix. Blowing on that top shelf, nothing less than a zip. Smoke some weed, boy. Hickerbilly shit, we just out here in the sticks. On some fuck around and find out if you wanna run your lips. Don't do it. Hickerbilly shit, we just vibing in the mix. Blowing on that top shelf, nothing less than a zip.
I keep a bag of the sticky icky. Come on, you can hit it with me. I kick it with Hickerbilly for real, so don't get it twisted. I don't give a fuck about recognition for Jack Rabbit. I'm here for the home team. Let's get to the bag, damn it. I feel like I was born to do it. I spit the flame in these verses, they keep pouring through me. I know the game, I was born and raised up in the bricks. I felt the pain, Tennessee will be a crucifix. And there I hang on that Hickerbilly shit.
We just out here in the sticks. On some fuck around and find out if you wanna run your lips. Hickerbilly shit, we just vibing in the mix. Blowing on that top shelf, nothing less than a zip. Smoke some weed, boy. Hickerbilly shit, we just out here in the sticks. On some fuck around and find out if you wanna run your lips. Don't do it. Hickerbilly shit, we just vibing in the mix. Blowing on that top shelf, nothing less than a zip.
You can fuck around and find out about the Hickerbilly shit the wrong way. We been posted up in the woods with some sticks, yeah, bitch, like all day. And we don't care about what you say, that jibber jabber, it don't really matter. All that bro talk, it's just pitter patter. About to raise the bar, you better get a ladder. We on it, blasting off straight to the top. Don't give a fuck, you could like it or not. Every day out here we punching the clock. Out in the country, nobody's in charge. Yeah, we really out here on a music making mission. If you're really looking for me, then you can find me fishing. We on that Hickerbilly shit.
We just out here in the sticks. On some fuck around and find out if you wanna run your lips. Hickerbilly shit, we just vibing in the mix. Blowing on that top shelf, nothing less than a zip. Smoke some weed, boy. Hickerbilly shit, we just out here in the sticks. On some fuck around and find out if you wanna run your lips. Don't do it. Hickerbilly shit, we just vibing in the mix. Blowing on that top shelf, nothing less than a zip. That's that Hickerbilly shit, motherfuckers. Country rap better watch out. We coming out the woods to get ya.
What's up, chat? What's everyone up to tonight? Happy Friday to everybody. Been a hell of a week. See a lot of shit going on in YouTube streets. People calling cops on other people showing up at their house to whoop their ass. Man, I know we talked about that last night, but I wanted to touch up on that. Man, is that what's really happening nowadays? People calling the cops on other people for trying to whoop their ass? Is that what we're doing now? Is that what 2026 looks like? A lot of cop calling. Like, dude, this is coming from the same dude that wrote the song Holler Boys. And he's calling cops on people. Could you imagine that? Imagine writing a song called Holler Boys or Dirty South and portraying to be this fucking outlaw / country boy, right? And you call the cops on somebody that you just talked shit about his wife and his kids, right? But then when he shows up to whoop your ass for running your mouth on the internet, you call the cops show up to your property, and you don't get your ass whooped. I mean, if you look at everything, all your security's gone, all your big protection's gone, all your friends are gone, your old lady's gone. what do you have left? You got a guy that's the Archbishop. Everyone calls him the Archbishop of Creek Squad, has now been appointed to a guy that told a chomo that he loved him. I didn't see that coming. Oh, and you got a bunch of Glazers, the Four Glazers podcast. And then and then you got another guy that's, hey everybody. What's up, guys? Did you all see YouTube streets? I sound a little raspy. You got that guy that talks to little children too. So I'm glad I got out of Creek Squad and never looking back, because jeez. Oh yeah. Yeah. Johnny Cage, I'm glad you brought that up too. I'm glad you brought that up. A private investigator company. You remember when he hired he got involved with the Kylie Rodney case, and he said that the girl didn't exist and that she was fake and that she wasn't really real, and caused that family a lot of turmoil by telling them that their dead 17-year-old daughter was make believe. Could you imagine having some dude that looks like a tweaking lesbian tell you that your daughter doesn't exist and that you should stop grieving because she's not real? Imagine that. And what kind of grown man takes fucking bubble baths, dude? Jesus. He probably likes it when he turns that bidet on, don't he? He probably uses a bidet over and over again. But it's just shocking, man. Someone that I looked up to for the longest time, you know, and listened to his music a lot and rode for this guy. A lot of you have in this chat right now. A lot of you guys rode for this man, supported this man for years, just to see all this bullshit come to surface. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Like, just to know that I considered myself a holler boy at one point in time. And I've got a group of friends here that I would go out, we'd party and we'd drink and shoot pool, darts, and listen to music, fish, do all that shit. And we listen to his music, and we talk about, like reminiscing, like good old days and having a good time and shit. And it's like all that's gone. Okay? All that's gone. It's not the same anymore. It's all just a waste of time and energy to me. Just to sit around and think like, damn, dude, we used to listen to this guy because we thought that he's he's the guy that represented what we believed in. But I've never claimed to be a country boy. Ever. I don't live a country boy lifestyle. So I can't claim to be something that I'm really not. That would make me a poser, right? And that's one thing I'm never going to be. But you know, I've lived my life the way that I've wanted to. I never asked for handouts and hell yeah, Trippy. Bundle of sticks. Hell yeah, I like that. It's funny. But and what's crazy is when you got this guy that would talk the game, right? He would, in his music, he would make you see that's where it comes into like the entertainment aspect of it. What he talked about all the time. The entertainment aspect of it. Portraying to be something that he's not, right? So you listen to the music. I'm losing train of thought here because I'm trying to think of the best way to word this without sounding super crazy, right? So when you listen to his music and go through his catalog, you're like, okay, I get the picture here. This is what it is. But when you come to find out that it's not the true story, it's not actuality at all. It's all like a screenplay. It's like someone recorded a movie and said, "Hey, this is what I want the main character to do." It's kind of fucked up because it's definitely not something that I ever thought would ever happen. But I've always enjoyed the country rap music. I grew up listening to legends like Smo, Haystack, Alexander King, Yellow Wolf, you know, a lot of the pioneers in this genre. And I listened to some of the older Jelly Roll stuff too. So like when you hear that stuff and like you see some of these guys actually lived that lifestyle. And then you find out from his former best friend that he can't even mix 2-cycle engine oil, dude. Like, whoa, that's kind of scary because he plays his character, but he puts people on a pedestal, right? That's the word I used last night, putting people on a pedestal. Motivated, dude. You always get me laughing, dude. Oh man, that's a good one. Oh shit, dude. Oh man, Humpernickel. What'd you say? Humperdink. Damn, dude. God damn. Derailed me, dude. No, that one, dude. I didn't see that one coming. Gosh. But what kind of bread do you think that man eats, dude? What kind of bread do you think that dude eats, dude? Moldy ass bread, dude. Get those moldy. Damn. But anyway, it's crazy. The people that he's lifting up now is shocking to see. The old turkey kisser, the old turkey chaser. You know, but it's wild because that's not what I represent or want to be associated with. Dude's got yellow skin, looks like a fucking one of those poisonous fucking toads in the forest, dude. If you touch the skin, you're gonna die. That shit's like festering. And just to see all the cringe shit that's come about, just I grew up on principles, man. You don't put your hand on women. You don't touch children. You don't snitch. You don't call the fucking cops for nothing. And you don't put protective orders on your like old ladies. That's wild work. But I do enjoy the country rap music though. And I have been working on something. Don't know if I'll finish it. I probably will. I wanted y'all want to hear what I'm working on. I'm working on a song. I haven't finished the second verse yet. I haven't started on the second verse yet. That's right, Nick. Where it matters most, Bubba. That's right. But I got a song I've been working on. If y'all want to hear it, I'll spin it. Let y'all. I want to hear you guys' take on it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what if it's missing anything. I'll just let y'all hear for yourself. Let's see here. Where is it?
Angel on the track.
Cruising down the back roads, trying to clear my mind. If you got a fucking problem, then I ain't hard to find. Reminiscing on the good times, you only get one life. I'm just counting all my blessings as I'm smoking on this pine. Cruising down the back roads, trying to clear my mind. If you got a fucking problem, then I ain't hard to find. Reminiscing on the good times, you only get one life. I'm counting on my blessings as I'm smoking on this pine. Been toking on the pine, cause I lived a life of misery. I don't like the drama, so it's fuck you and your history. Walking in the problems like I'm searching for a different me. Are we in a dream or another fucking mystery? Always hating in the comments, but you're just a fucking bitch to me. Fuck around and find out I will end your family history. Take you out and bury you or all the other missing me. You're nothing but a gimmick and you really don't mean shit to me. Cruising down the back roads, trying to clear my mind. If you got a fucking problem, then I ain't hard to find. Reminiscing on the good times, you only get one life. I'm just counting on my blessings as I'm smoking on this pine. Cruising down the back roads, trying to clear my mind. If you got a fucking problem, then I ain't hard to find. Reminiscing on the good times, you only get one life. I'm counting on my blessings as I'm smoking on this pine.
What do y'all think about that? We're still working on that. I got a lot of work to do to it. That's just what I came up with. Decided to throw it on there. I might rework some of it a little bit, but that's just what I came up with. Yeah. Got a lot of work to do to it, but let's see here. But no, what I was talking about is at one point in time, man, I thought that what he represented meant something, but what was I wrong? What was I wrong?
Hate to say I'm reckless, but if the boot fits and I wear it tightly. For the places I go, they say I'm a nuisance, cause a lot of people don't like me. And that's okay, I never once was pressed on that, cause it don't matter what they say, they already know I'm kicking back. And I'll be just tearing down the back while cruising down these back roads. All the things they said I never should, I keep doing cause you never know. Now I'm staring through these back roads. They see the hand in this black road. They all told me that I never could. Now that's exactly what I'm gonna show you. You tell me about me that I ain't already already told myself. Sometimes down on my mental health, but y'all can't take the hate somewhere else. Cause over here, don't nobody got time for that. Don't like me, then I'm fine with that. Already know that I'ma kick it back and I'ma roll it up and I'ma make it fat. Now what y'all doing with your life? Seems like you can't get it right. Still you out every single night, trying to chase that neon light. Make your goals accessible, that's what you gotta do. You already know this life is skeptical, so I tell you what I'ma do. I'll just be tearing down the back room, tearing down the back, while cruising down these back roads. All the things they said I never should, I keep doing 'cause you never know. Now I'm staring through these back rooms, can't see the end in this black road. They all told me that I'm never through. Now that's exactly what I'm gonna show you. That's exactly what I'm gonna show.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Aunt G. Nick, to answer your question, why I think he didn't get exposed sooner is because I feel like he didn't I think he didn't give the opportunity for him to be exposed early enough because I guess people wanted to see how he was going to act. And there's a pattern to it. I thought about just doing a funny skit to it because to me, what I always see is like if you kind of like disagree with him or something, then he goes off on a tangent and will just suspect some weird shit, right? You could call and be like, "Hey, I'll use a placement name, okay, instead of the actual name." So like you call, I can just picture something funny in my head, like him sitting in a chair and like he has one of those old school like voice message systems on his phone, and like voice messages are just coming in. Hey Ricky, I gotta go. I gotta leave town today. I gotta head to the Midwest to take care of some family matters because I got family emergency I attend to. So I won't be able to stop by, Ricky. I hope you have a wonderful day, though. Did you all hear that, dude? He said he's gonna go take care of family matters, dude. That's a cold word. That's a cold word, dude. That's cold words. Family matters, dude. Okay. You hear what he said, dude? You gotta go take care of family matters, dude. Write down. Oh, I'm looking into his ass. Couldn't show up today, so I got right down, man. He's still taking care of family matters today. I'm sure there was some shit that he did that they wanted to, but I think it was more so just a matter of waiting for the right time. Waiting for the right time to get him. But his downfall definitely stems from jealousy, though. That's right, Johnny. He said, this trend of moron self-snitching on the internet for the world to see forever has removed the curtains for those who never got out of their town, city, states, meeting many to see this fact of awareness. That's right. That's right. It's crazy. Like, why would you want to? Like why? Like yeah, I mean you got a good point there. Like the self snitching shit, man. It's crazy. Like why would you want to? Like, bro, just tell us you can't fight, dude. I mean, it's if you can't fight, it's whatever. But I think that this ruins your entire character because, like, if your character is built on this typical badass country boy, right? But yet, every badass country boy I ever met in my life never called the fucking police on anybody. They went down there and fought. Even if they got their ass whooped, you know, at least they fought for you know their reputation and just who they are as a person. Like this calling the cops shit is gay. It's weird. WEIRD. It's weird. But I know that Triple T is doing the rundown here soon. I think it's starting in March. And I'm eager to see who submits their music for the rundown. Who would you guys like to see in the rundown this year? Because he's got some really cool stuff that for the first place takes it all. And you know, there's been some big names that came through it in the past. But I think country rap needs to be re-energized, so to speak. We got a lot of talent out there. And a lot of those talents, they don't get heard enough, right? It takes a steady schedule and commitment to stay productive, so to speak, or how I'm trying to word it is it takes a lot of commitment, like a lot of commitment and hard work. I mean, there's levels to this shit that a lot of people say, like if you want to make a name for yourself, you got to grind. Putting out songs every couple weeks is not going to work. A lot of these artists stay on the grind, you know. Like you can't do this once a month type shit. You know, if you want to get steady numbers, you got to grind for that. Especially on a platform like YouTube. YouTube, they boost your algorithmic reach by consistency. How often you upload? How often do you engage with your community? How often are you going live, making community posts? How well you dress up your videos or your uploads and stuff. Has to have a steady title. Has to have a really good description using the tags and like SEO search engines look for certain words and certain words boost algorithmic reach. So there's a method to all of that. I believe his downfall started from Tom ignoring him more so than anything. Adam done specifically. And so than anything Adam done specifically. Church thought he was the king. Everyone owed him their time. Tom said, fuck off, and it hurt him. Yeah, you got a point there, Carl. You got a point there. Would you say that when he dissed Tom McDonald, Tom not giving him a response, do you think that that hurt his ego enough to where he just started spiraling? Is that what you would say that the downhill spiral started? Is when Tom didn't give him a response, like he felt like he didn't have to give him a response? Because didn't Church just like out of nowhere start dissing Tom McDonald or making fun of him for no reason? because I almost feel like that he had assumed that, like, because like I'm sure, I mean, obviously, like I don't know how their friendship was, okay, because I've always been a spectator. I've always been a spectator in this stuff. I wasn't friends with Church, didn't know him that well. I didn't talk to him on a daily basis. I was a fan and a spectator, right? I was a reaction channel, okay? And I would see snippets here and there of stuff, and I started to catch on and see things. But do you guys think it's possible that? Because I mean, they were friends, right? Adam and Ryan were friends, and I'm sure that they communicated. I don't know if Adam ever talked to Ryan about Tom in conversation or not, because that's information that I would love to know if it was ever brought up in conversation. That I wonder if Adam ever said, "Hey, you should check out Tom or something. You should check out Tom." And I wonder if Ryan did so. And you know how he gets. He gets in that weird state of mind where he's like, "Why am I checking out him for? Why?" Because, like, you never know. Like, maybe he could have said, "Hey, you should check Tom out, man. I'm working with this guy, and I got some songs I'm gonna be doing, and you should check it out." And that probably right there made him jealous. Why aren't you working with me? You're supposed to only be working with me. So, of course, what's he do? That Fed type behavior that we've seen where he's like, "Oh, you working with this guy, huh? Well, let me go and look and see what he's up to." And just that jealous bug got in his head and started to fester. And he's like, maybe I'm just going to this guy. Yeah. Yeah, Rusty, I agree. Hey, Rusty, you want the link? You want to come up and talk to me with me about that shit, man? Because I've been wanting to deep dive into that and talk about that. If you want, I can send you the link. If you want me to, yeah, I can send it to you. If you got time, you want to hop up here, we can talk about that kind of shit. Because I'm interested to get your take on it. I can send you the link over to you. It's making me go grab it again. Here we go. I just sent it to you, Rusty. Okay. All right. Bet. Hell yeah, dude. But that's the thing that I've always noticed was the jealousy and the bitterness. So I'm trying to see if we can go back and look at a time frame here. Okay, here's this over here. Yeah, just shoot me a message, Rusty, and let me know what time works for you, Bubba. We can plan it out. Let's see. Not sure what year this is.
Hey, Tom McDonald, you better get your notepad ready, son, because I'm coming for you.
Nobody thinking like this, so why you sit on the fence? My language arts gun racked, holding infinite clips.
What? When was that? Here's another one right here.
Bro, this is some I'm a tourist witchcraft ass shit. Listen to this. And
You notice how he says the word witchcraft, right? That's like calling the kettle black, so to speak. You're using the word witchcraft, talking about Tom McDonald, right? Didn't your mama used to fuck around with the Ouija board and witchcraft, dude? Because to me, that's crazy. You're going to use that kind of wording there. Witchcraft.
look at this.
Welcome to the world, baby boy. I'll paint you red and white and blue. The indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. Pretty quick will make you stupid with curriculum.
A Canadian wearing an American flag on his face telling Americans how to fix the non-Canadian problem.
Okay. How do we not know that Tom McDonald? I mean, okay, obviously Tom McDonald is from Canada, right? But isn't what makes this country so great is that when you can get your visa to come live over here and become an American citizen, to get your citizenship and to become an American citizen, like then when you do all that the legal right way, wouldn't, I mean, is it bad? I mean, why does this seem like that he's bashing this guy for having love for America? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out is he's calling him a Canadian with American flag on his face. Okay, so Tom is from Canada, but he became an American citizen. Obviously the legal and right way. And maybe he has love for America like we all do, you know? It's like, and then you're going to bash him for what? For saying that he's into witchcraft? Like that's the crazy thing, man.
Will make you watch the news.
This is fucking confusing.
You can vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose. Don't forget to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool.
Not to mention he's wearing all black standing in a baby's crib. Fucking weird.
But I want to know. See, I want to know where it stemmed from. How he got so much jealousy and bitterness from him working with Adam. Because I mean, this all so 2 years ago, right? So this all came out 2 years ago. Let's listen to what he said, because this is apparently from what he said. Yeah, Rusty. Yeah, that's true. That's what Rusty said. Tom blew up, and Ryan decided to invent a problem with him to get some clout from a back and forth, which Tom gave him no time. But I think a lot of that, Rusty, it also stemmed from the fact that he knew that his buddy at the time, Adam Calhoun, was deciding to network and work with Tom, and it made Ryan jealous in a way. It made Ryan jealous in a way because Ryan has that almost like obsessive nature to where he starts to obsess over shit, like looking into things like, oh man, I wonder why he's working with Tom for, not me, dude. It's my friend, and you could be only friends with me and work with me type energy. It's just creepy. It's creepy. It's almost like he's collecting hair samples from people that come over his house. I got you hair pluckings. But let's roll this one.
On Rich talking about, remember when we used to have our dogs in houses? You talk about now? People still do that out here. What are you talking about? So I'm like, yo, this shit's whack as fuck. So what happened? Then when they come to me talking about, you want to be on White Boys 2 or whatever the fuck it was, I said, no. No, I don't. The guy who's scared of fucking bacteria, Bubble Boy over here, who's scared of...
He looks like Twicker version of Mario, bro. And yet he made fun of my mustache. After he came on here on live one night and complimented my mustache, then he made fun of me with my mustache. Remember that, guys? He complimented on my mustache, right? He complimented on my mustache. Y'all remember that? So keep growing the mustache out, skin. And then makes fun of me and mocks me over the mustache. A couple months later.
Coronavirus that's preaching wear a mask, braiding his fucking hair, and representing some devil worshiping shit. No, I'll pass.
I'm glad you said that, right? I'm glad you mentioned the devil worshiping shit. Because doesn't your manager have a Baphomet sigil tattooed on his chest that you try to low key say, oh, that's just a Thrasher? And you know, people were defending that, saying that's the Thrasher logo. I don't give a fuck what kind of logo it is. Still a sigil, still a tattoo, still a logo, still has a significant meaning. And like a lot of things, used in the wrong way can cause a lot of harm and a lot of negativity. It's like calling the kettle black here. It's like you're making fun of Tom and talking about satanic shit, right? That's right, Johnny. That's a good point. If you can't see the devil in the details, I can't help you. But imagine the unity if he had real integrity and accountability from the start in this lane. That's facts. You know how like a lot of this would be popping off right now. Like, imagine if all this goofy shit didn't happen, right? All this goofy shit didn't happen and all the drama didn't surface for no reason. And like everyone got along, but if we're all going to be straight factual here, a lot of this shit started and stemmed from Ryan causing problems. He has been the sole problem with a lot of these beefs and a lot of this division in this genre, right? Because he feels like that he's the king and he's sitting on this pedestal on his throne. And if anyone gets any closer, any kind of recognition that's not involving him, he targets them and goes after them, talks about them, makes fun of them, all that. So when you look at all that combined into one, that's a problem, because he's basically made it look like that if you get around him for a short period of time, you're going to be next on the chopping block. You're going to be next that he goes after. You're going to be next that he starts problems with. It's a reoccurring pattern that we've seen numerous times over and over again.
Then I see Tom do some slick shit, so I diss his little bitch ass. Crickets. From anybody over there, just fucking crickets.
Now, when you say anybody over there, who's he talking about?
Fucking crickets. It's a concert for the crickets, actually. And now we're here.
Okay. He didn't say really much there.
What's good, YouTube? Hope everybody's having a great day, great night whenever you're watching this. Sorry I haven't uploaded to this channel that much recently, other than a few videos, but I don't want to make this too long, so I'm going to hurry up and say what I have to say. But man, a few days ago, I watched this video of this interview that Upchurch was in. Colby Myers was the guy that was interviewing him. I don't even know if you would even call this an interview, to be honest with you. because the vast majority of this video, all Upchurch and Colby did was sit there and talk smack about a bunch of people. And, whatever. That's nothing surprising. But the one thing I will say, well, a few things, excuse me, that I will say is that the one thing that caught my attention is, you sit there to go on and on about how people are not leaving you alone. People are accusing you of being on drugs and all this crap. But then you turn around and sit there and rant about how you believe most of Tom McDonald's fan base is nothing but bots. And then sit there and talk more about Adam Calhoun, talk more about Tom McDonald and a few others, sit there and talk this and that. Like, dude, you're bitching about the fact that people are not leaving you alone and saying this and that about you. But here you are saying things about other people that probably aren't even true. Now, I'm sure there probably are some bots out there that claim they're this and that on YouTube. You know what? It's modern day society. Unfortunately, there is a lot of shit like that these days. But for you to sit there and claim that 95% of Tom McDonald's fan base is bots, you have lost your mind, dude. Upchurch, I love your music and all. I don't think you're a terrible human being by any means, but dude, some of the shit you're saying is just unbelievable. Now, I'm sure you're probably going to see this video if you ever do see it, and you're probably going to put it on your stories and be like, oh, this guy's saying this and that about me. Doesn't this guy do anything? Blah, 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 blah. And you know what? Here's the thing. What I do really isn't your business. I work for a building contractor, and that's all I'm going to say. But you, sir, again, like I said, I love your music, dude. I think you're talented, but you need to recheck a lot of the things you've said. Just saying. I'll probably piss people off for saying this, and you know what? I don't care. Good day now.
Interesting. So you said that Ryan was checking Tom's fans, saying that they're all bots. Interesting. So I'm trying to get the year here. I think Tom talked about it at one point in time about. So he says Tom's an industry plant. An industry plant. A lot of this stemmed from the fact that he just was jealous on he was jealous on the fact that Tom was working with Adam and shit. And he started to think that everyone was out to get him. He's like, oh man, I gotta check who this Tom guy is. But then after that, because like once he started looking into that shit, is when he started on with the whole you made diss tracks against me. So like the paranoia sets in. So it's like, wow, okay. So he's made this entire thing about him where like everyone's out to get him, right? Everyone's out to get him. He's always got this angle where everyone's plotting against him. Everyone's doing this. Well, I think he was jealous of the fact that because like he started to act weird whenever Jelly started, moving up into the lane, like getting way bigger numbers than him. So I think he started to get a little agitated with it. But it's just one of those crazy things where it's like, dude, it's like no newer artist can come up into the genre without this guy saying that they're a part of some scheme against them. It's crazy. It's wild. Let's see here. Is this the original one that they sent in? I think so. Yeah, it is. I think it's. Yeah.
We got us another one, Doc.
Yeah, we do. Hammerheads, what up?
Well, all right. Yeah, I'm smoking. Ain't shit you can tell me how I'm focused. Lil' mama want a selfie, bitch, I'm glowing. Right my four deep in that Chevy, yeah, we rolling. Bitch, we rolling. Bitch, I'm snorting. Cocaine over her ass cheeks, I'm important. Should've seen the bitch I had last week, she ignore you. Run the bag like an athlete, it keeps snowing. Snowing.
Bitch, I'm drinking. Never worry about what these nobody's thinking. Only thing that's on my mind is how much dough that I can bring in. And I'm gon' get it. I ain't tripping. I'm just gon' get it.
I'm still riding around on these back streets with my day ones and my road dogs. Yeah, bitch, you tryna track me? I'm from the penthouse to the boulevard. You wouldn't understand what I've been through lately. Not attitude is fuck you pay me. This is how it sounds when you're going crazy. Half man, half fucking amazing. Black sauce, keep my rocks off while her top's off and my face is frozen. Energy from the crowd, music loud, that's what keeps me going. And these rooms are pulling, never coming down, I'm hoping. Listen to the loud, I'm smoking, burning it down in the road jam.
Big legs open and I'm bound to slide. Whole eyes on me when I step inside. They talk about G-Man, he that guy, get always asking if it really be that high. Hell yeah, you know it, I've been rolling. If I'm not, then you know I'm smoking. If I'm not, then you know I'm pouring up another cup just so I can be so big.
Popping pills, I'm popping bottles. She popping pussy, I'm popping hollow. I pop that clutch, then pop my collar. All day chasing that $30. Buy the ticket and take the ride. You can fuck around and find out. Full court pressure going overtime when it comes to the grind of time. We big dogs, you small pumps, you white those we call sluts. You try to cough, I'm trying to fuck, and then I never call one. There's a line around the block for these nuts. Bunch of skinny little bitches with long butts. Face to face, get the wrong one. I'm gonna kill you when this song's done.
So unpredictable and you never know how it's about to go now. And it's so critical that you listen to us when we go wrong. We never been about bullshit. We not the type of that drama. They know that I'm bleeding the whole fifth. I'm in front of your right
Yeah,
now.
I'm smoking. Ain't shit you can tell me how I'm focused. Lil' mama want a selfie, bitch, I'm glowing. Right my four deep in that Chevy, yeah, we rolling. Bitch, we rolling.
We rolling. Man. Snaggy. I could take a roasting, dude. Grow a mustache, dude. I'm just admired by how you just talked about us talking about other men, and you said it's gay, but yet here you are for the last 2 minutes. You've been looking at my appearance and judging me on it. Wouldn't that make you a little sus, bro? Makes you a little you got a little sugar in your tank or something. You've just been describing my appearance for the last 2-3 minutes. You've been talking about what I look like and my clothes I'm wearing, the chains I'm wearing, my glasses I'm wearing. I'm starting to get a little worried about you, dude. It's kind of strange, to be honest with you. Man, you should get a job as like a quality control, dude, since you're so good at catching on the detail and everything. Like, that's your calling, dude. Quality control. Yeah, he's wearing sunglasses, got a weird mustache, he's wearing a gold chain.
try to lift me up, just keep me on the ground. Where were you when life got told nowhere to be found? I was looking everywhere, you were not there, you weren't around. I was torn up in pieces, left here alone, I was praying to Jesus. You gave me your word and you told me you keep it. You gave me your home and you told me to leave it. A couple of words, they cut me the deepest. You're not my friend because it got real heat. Now look where I'm at, I've been picking up pieces. I got to pick myself up off the ground.
They said I couldn't do it, so I had to prove it. Bottom of my class, thought that I would lose it. And maybe they was right, but I kept pursuing. Turned my pain into purpose, boy, now we cooking. Found my name and my lane, gave it to my people. Got judged by the ones underneath the steeple. They said my soul was poison and my words were lethal. So I knew that they would never treat me like an equal.
Y'all think that I'm changing up, say I'm not the same. They don't wanna try to lift me up, just keep me on the ground. Where were you when life got told nowhere to be found? I was looking everywhere, you were not there, you weren't around. I was torn up in pieces, left here alone, I was praying to Jesus. You gave me your word and you told me you keep it. You gave me your home and you told me to leave it. A couple of words, they cut me the deepest. You're not my friend because it got real heat. Now look where I'm at, I've been picking up pieces. I got to pick myself up off the ground.
Said it yourself that I was under attack. Bet if this whole world tries to roll over me, I'm jumping off my tracks. I can't remember a single time when I had some peace of mind. All that pain and anguish created a shaded place inside. Still my days are a struggle, though I love you, don't wanna stay alive. So it's fuck the world, don't play with me, I'm not afraid to die. They say what you put out supposed to come back around. Don't leave me down, it's so low, picking myself up off the ground. Who I am,
y'all think that I'm changing up,
say I'm not the same.
They don't wanna try to lift me up, just keep me on the ground. Where were you when life got told nowhere to be found? I was looking everywhere, you were not there, you weren't around. I was torn up in pieces, left here alone, I was praying to Jesus. You gave me your word and you told me you keep it. You gave me your home and you told me to leave it. A couple of words, they cut me the deepest. You're not my friend because it got real heat. Now look where I'm at, I've been picking up pieces. I got to pick myself up off the ground. Oh yeah, pick myself up off the ground. Oh yeah, pick myself up off the ground.
Dude, that was Banjo Cliff, Smo, and Dozer, man. That was a great fucking song that they did there. That was pretty cool to see. I had the poisonous caterpillar on my lip, dude. What it do, Legend? What's up, man? Good to see you. Legend, you got any music you're working on, man? So send it in. Have you been working on anything? We'd like to hear your progression. If you got anything? If you got anything, send it in, Legend. We'll hear it. We'll listen to it. We'll take a peek at it. Snaggy, if you're such a fucking critic, let's hear what you got. You got any music, Snaggy? Let's hear what you got where you're working on. Or are you just a spectator? He might be a spectator. Okay. This man might be a spectator, so. Oh, here we go. This might make you upset.
What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
I don't really even know how I'ma start this shit, It's about to be a problem. I don't really even know how I'ma start this shit, It's about to be a problem. Grown men don't just sit around and bitch about their problems. Don't bring it to the internet, they knuckle up and solve it. I used to think that you was it and nobody could top it, but now I see that you's a bitch and you just need to stop it. I ain't standing for this shit, rude awakening for real. I ain't got your attention yet, then take another pill. You running from the truth cause you don't like the way it feel. The one in your reflection, only person trying to kill your retarded ass. You just on some bullshit. My words are ammunition and I got a full clip. Some people think I'm switching, they ain't got the full pic. I'm about to do some clipping on the strings, he pull the conscience. You feed a bunch of lies to us and you think it's funny. To see that I despise you is fuck you and your money. To see the way you talk about your woman, it's a shame. It's a miracle you ain't already drove the girl insane. You a real piece of shit, motherfucker, and it shows. A turkey talked your mama into sending him some clothes. And now you been exposed, and homie, that's that. We all saw the scroll up and down the cash app. Get up, boy, better look me in the eye. I got some shit to say, and bitch, I ain't afraid to die. You put a lot of pain on some really good folk, and it's something in your brain when you turn it to a joke. I done had enough, I ain't standing for this shit. Consider it my exit from the branding of this shit. I really give a fuck who's understanding of this shit. Cause you don't give a fuck about the fans up in this shit. Said I had enough, and about all this. What you really know about that outlaw shit? What happened to your friends, they ain't around, all shit. You brought it on yourself, enjoy the downfall, bitch. What's the use in the truth if you telling lies? What's the use in the truth if you telling lies? What's the use in the truth if you telling lies? What's the use in the truth if you telling lies? What's the use in the truth if you telling lies? What's the use in the truth if you telling lies? What's the use in the truth if you telling lies? What's the use in the truth if you telling lies?
Hell yeah. Shout out to Jack Rabbit Slim. Such a great song. Great song by Jack Rabbit, man. Hold on 1 second. Don't worry. I got something planned for that. We're gonna do something different here, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna take a second to divert here, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break here, and then we're gonna get to the bottom of this, and we're gonna find out. Snaggy, to me, what I've gathered from you from the last 20 minutes that you've been in the comment sections bitching about everything, what I've been seeing from you is, to me, it looks like you like to harm small animals. And I'm just trying to find out what has got you so upset tonight. Are you upset that your check hasn't came in the mail yet? Because it's not the first of the month yet. That's coming up in about a week or so. So it seems like you like to harm small animals. That's the energy that I'm getting from you is harming small animals. Is that right? So your local authorities are looking onto you. You're not. So he called me a glue sniffer, and I'm starting to wonder if he's the one that's sniffing all the glue, because there has been some shoplifting reports that's come out saying that the glue section has been getting lifted. So we need to call all the local Walmarts and have them put the glue up, because he likes that Gorilla Glue, if you know what I mean. So that's what we're Slayback. That's what we're trying to figure out is who touched him. He's very emotional tonight. He may be wearing his wife's dress for all we know right now. He's got the lipstick on. He's got the lipstick on. And he's listening to Hannah Montana over and over again. Carl, you might be onto something here. We will be right back to a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We got some music coming up here. I don't know. So I called an HVAC company in to work on the units here at the studio, and it's been real cold lately here really cold lately.
Check my credentials, my music influential, bitch. Straight from my mental, I soothe you with any tempo. This ain't got a rentals, no boys with diamond dinners. I eat these beats like dogs and kennels, eating kibbles. I'm a fucking problem. Mathematicians can solve a myth. I'm in your darling, she squirting just like a dolphin. I'm steady coughing, cushion keep me exhausted. So I'm bothered, my outlook cannot be altered. Conversate with these scholars, politic with the ballers. You counterfeit and a target. You faking half-hearted. My flow be retarded, but be on point like a Marlin. I'm from the south, but hope they proud of me in Harlem. You know I'm cutting, my donuts like it's Dunkin'. Cough out your pumpkin if your bitch ass owe me money. It's back to bustin', poppin' shots at these suckers. They so disgusted, don't know why the ladies love them. Cause I'm
All right, so we were definitely cold. I'm glad the heat just came on. Okay. But yeah, Legend, send that to my email. We'll get it uploaded, dude. Send it to me. Yeah. That's more than you get, Snaggy, because I don't think you go live. I think you just cross dress. But you know what? It's whatever, dude. I don't know. It's like, that's a good point. Snaggy does rhyme with Daggy. And I bet they both have jaundice too. So I bet they're both the color of a fucking catfish's belly, dude. That nasty looking murky yellow color. The fact that he came in there under the name Snaggy is kind of worrisome too. I mean, it just makes me think he's like, dude. He has some like obsession with me apparently. Like, and what happened is he came in here when I was talking about Upchurch, so I think he's one of those big Upchurch fans, and I hurt his feelings a lot. It's all right, Snaggy. Snaggy. You get snagged a lot, don't you? You get snagged a lot. Same color. Yeah, he's really upset because I was talking about his idol. And when you start talking about his idol like that, he gets really upset. Dude. Don't talk about my friend like that. Does he know your name? No, he doesn't. He doesn't know my name. But he's still my idol, though. Don't talk about him like that. Yeah, and he's disappointed in you. So I ain't the only man that he's crushed on? That's a really weird pattern there. That's a really weird pattern. So I'm not the only man he's crushed on. Okay. It's starting to make sense now. Starting to make real sense now. Okay. You're the one that made it gay. You came in here and started talking about my appearance and talking about my mustache, and you're the one that made it that way, dude. I never judged you on what you looked like, but yet here you are. Here we are. Here we are. You've already made it that way, dude. So, cat's out the bag now. Now I know your whole entire. I figured your MO out, man. It's all right, dude. But you know, we don't play that shit over here in this chat. So, you know, we don't do that mental illness shit over here. So, yeah. It makes sense. Makes sense. So I mean, dude, he might as well like him. I mean, might as well.
Now you dealing with the boss, a big dog. Every prayer about it, hit the boot to set it off. I don't even want the smoke. That's the old me.
Legend, I didn't get yours. You gotta send LS Pounder Bim at Gmail.
Now you dealing with the boss. So the whole Pave get some AKs. But like a hammer, we can shoot across brain. 100 acres right there for me and Pave with the same Chevrolet I drive today. Dear Lord, I need a 2-lane, keep the gold streets, super fast car, gas both feet, a couple day ones that really know me. But while I'm down here, I'm Achilles Beach, dear Lord. I can take some cash, I don't need that fame though. Praise the Most High, yeah, I spit that flame though. Used to be gutter, now some prayers in the brain, bro. I love my Chevy, but Lord, I like the Range Rover. Type to tilt the halo back, head bobbing to the beat, chain swing to the track. See, mama made me like this, and I appreciate that. As you know, I love the Lord, but I ain't preaching like that. Baby, I'm a boss, a big dog. Yeah, we pray about it, hit the booth and set it off. I don't even want the smoke, that's the old me. That's a 50-50 shot that we gon' take it to the street. Now you dealing with the boss, a big dog. Yeah, we pray about it, hit the booth and set it off. I don't even want the smoke, that's the old me. That's a 50-50 shot that we gon' take it to the street. Now you dealing with the boss.
For the boss, baby, welcome to the sticks. Had them holler neck raw, back before they first dip. And it don't mean spit to some lames in this game, but your mama and your papas know the big dog name. Your boy Smoke still cooking on the track. Been blessed by the best, cause Jesus got my back. Yeah, I used to sip shine, now God got me strapped. With that Bible on my side, holy water in my glass. Come on now, if I led you astray, please forgive me, kinfolk, for my ignorant ways. Baptized in the blood, so I pray every day. Show mercy on my soul, old Smoke had to change. Never be the same, nah, I ain't having it. I'm a new man, y'all can't stand it. This was God's plan, he just doing rebranding. Give him all your glory, let me see you raise your hands then. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear. Let me see you raise your hands then. But of power and of love and of sound mind. Give him all your glory, let me see you raise your hands.
Baby, I'm a boss, a big dog. Yeah, we pray about it, hit the booth and set it off. I don't even want the smoke, that's the old me. That's a 50-50 shot that we gon' take it to the street. Now you dealing with the boss, a big dog. Yeah, we pray about it, hit the booth and set it off. I don't even want the smoke, that's the old me. That's a 50-50 shot that we gon' take it to the street. Now you dealing with the boss.
Yeah, I think Snaggy's PBRs. They both look alike. I mean, it's similarity. They both look like those bugs off Men in Black, so pretty damn close. But this was sent in by Legend the Outlaw. This one was sent in from Legend the Outlaw. Let's give it a spin.
All you do is gossiping and bitch, we grown. Act like you can't get touched, you be down like end zone. Guys on my team, so I ain't never alone. I got Mexicans and rednecks that'll be digging up bones for the bottle of Patron. So you better take your ass home, get your girl on the phone, man, and leave me alone. They tried to count me out and they tried to count me down. They didn't like my sound. Well, how you like me now? They tried to count me out and they tried to count me down. They didn't like my sound. Well, how you like me now? I'm riding in my truck doing rapping. Don't know what's about to happen, but I know that I'm snapping on this track. And I'll be like, yo, well, get your seatbelt on and get it fastened for what is about to go down and happen. Got a gun rack in the back, cause you know I'm packing. Got the mud flaps and I got them out here flapping. Don't suck in the mud, man, that won't happen. Cause you know it's time to drop it in the full low. Now here we go, I'm green on the radio when I go. Cause I'm an old soul, man, if you don't know, now you know. And I'm so tired of being lonely, but I got me that big box Chevy with the bed in the back. And the big booty girl got a fat ass, needs a tattoo with my name right on her back. I hear you talking trash, but I'm not I see it. And all I see is a bunch of bitches acting busy. City boys posing cause they know they ain't it. They got a brand new truck, never used the bed or the hitch. Me, what a city bitch. Stuck in my ways, G, call me Jay-Z. Big pimp in the mall, you're lazy, simping no hoes. It's crazy, y'all still sitting on blue balls. I got these ladies coming like Tom from Turkey Calls. Fashion needle in my camo overalls. Climbing on me like trees stands in the fall. Like a young buck and rut, I'm fucking them all. Fucking them all. I come a long way since the back in the day when I was a little dude and I didn't have no thing. Cause to give up I never gave. Man, I knew cause Jesus would save. And he is my homie. I don't ever get lonely cause I talk to him when I talk to God. And that's all the time, not just when I need a favor. I'll let him later. They tried to count me out and they tried to count me down. They didn't like my sound. Well, how you like me now? They tried to count me out and they tried to count me down. They didn't like my sound. Well, how you like me now?
But not bad, Legend. You're working. You're doing a lot better on your flowing and stuff. That was one of the best ones you've sent in so far. You're getting better on the flowing and everything, man. So that's great work, great progress, man. Keep at it. Keep at it. That's been one of the best ones you've sent in so far, I think. So, not finished or not, that's one of been the best ones you've sent in so far, man. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, just listen to the beat over and over and try to figure out the pattern and the rhythm, and if you have to cut some words out, try to make it flow a little bit more, you know. But I mean, everything else sounded good. Granny, I'm not seeing your song that you sent in. You sure you sent it to the right email? So I don't see it in my email. We got one sent in by Cucks Elite.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I waited my whole life, offered to suck dick for fame. Been a poser from the start, that is why I donned this name. Cucks Elite's the name, you don't like it? I don't give a fuck. 3 dudes are plowing shell in the back of Levi's truck. This is not a character, it's real life in every way. I'm just a little bitch that never stands on what I say. This whole entire time I've been crying and complaining to YouTube and talking shit about people when in reality I'm just a little fake juggalo, faggot ass cunt fucking bitch. I take it up my ass, I love to feel that. The female that I've become is starting to feel bad. Fuck holes in my butt, don't ever call me a cuck. It hurts my feelings and I'm never gonna give it up.
I shake the ground when I take a step. I roll out of bed and I'm out of breath. Broke the axle on this truck with my big old frame. Obsolete can't bang shell cause she's moaning my name. He'll be crying on the internet, he ain't got paid. And I'm making up stories like I'm getting laid. You want a muffin, bruh? How about some stuffing, bruh? Put it on the sandwich and I'll eat it like it's custard, bruh. Me and my team are okay, we bang guys. The only flag I raise is the one that's pride.
I take it in my ass, I love to feel that. The female that I've become is starting to feel bad. But pulls in my butt, don't ever call me a cuck. It hurts my feelings and I'm never gonna give it up.
You created a fat fucking me. And I'm gonna eat every single one of you. I'm gonna sit on you and crush your head.
I take it in my ass, I love to feel that. The female that I've become is starting to feel bad. Fuck holes in my butt, don't ever call me a cuck. It hurts my feelings and I'm never gonna give it up.
Wow. That's fucked up. It's fucked up, man. But at least she's being honest, right? So, I mean, honesty goes a long ways nowadays. You know, at least he's being honest and, you know, letting the whole world know about his life. And he put that on a song. Still weird, though. It wouldn't be a song that would ever listen to on the regular, but I guess people have a different way of putting their feelings out there. It's crazy. Very possible, Rusty. I think he was too. It's like a Craigslist ad.
They don't really want a problem, but anybody can get it. They don't really want a problem, but anybody can get it. They don't really want a problem, but anybody can get it. They don't really want a problem. No. You fuck around, you gon' get it.
Bustin' in the door, everybody on the floor. Gorillas in this bitch, taking everything we came for. Kill Dozer and Playboy, bringing the bang, get in the way. You be the one that I'ma aim for. What the fuck you wanna be a lame for? What the fuck you wanna drive me insane for? Only in it for the fame, better keep it in your lane, boy. Clout chasing with the Proud Boy name. Ain't a route you wanna take my motherfucking word for it. Fuck around and find out, not a fucking word, boy. Shut the fuck up, this is where you get shut down. Trick, you ain't nothing but a motherfucking clown. I make a trick, lean with it, make a bitch get it. Either way you fuck with me, no it ain't no bullshit. Staying sucker free, street soldier steady, heavy hitting. Real Proud Boys on a motherfucking mission. Anybody can get it, any drama we end it. Strictly business, I'ma die to defend this. Any comics we get them, any profit gets split. Real shit, we gon' ride till we win, bitch.
They don't really want a problem, but anybody can get it. They don't really want a problem, but anybody can get it. They don't really want a problem, but anybody can get it. They don't really want a problem. No. You fuck around, you gon' get it. Ain't got no beef with nobody, but anybody can get it. This ain't no hobby, come try me and you'll get bodied in minutes. I catch a homie, I promise, dog, I'm so grimy and vicious. Motherfucking decision, little bitch, about to get finished. And walking back from the gully, now I'm embodying visions. I'm bringing death to dick riders, no more riding the fences. These motherfuckers switching sides just like some unfaithful bitches, cause they do anything for clout and just a little bit of riches. You know my motto, swallow love before my pride. Never tongue-tied, cause I'm never scared, never wanna hide. Listen rules, if you disrespect, we letting nothing slide. Me and those about this life, I'm like them other guys. Proud boy, to the death, fuck the other side. Middle fingers up, black and yellow, time to ride. Recognize I've been eating off this rap shit for years. Feared by my enemies, respected by my peers. Ain't no game and no hobby, invested blood, sweat and tears. The commies try to shut me down, but I'm still standing right here. There ain't no fear in my heart and ain't no bitch in my blood. That anybody can get it, all you gotta do is pull up, yeah. They don't really want a problem, but anybody can get it. They don't really want a problem, but anybody can get it. They don't really want a problem, but anybody can get it. They don't really want a problem. No. You fuck around, you gon' get it. They don't really want a problem, but anybody can get it. They don't really want a problem, but anybody can get it. They don't really want a problem, but anybody can get it. They don't really want a problem. No. You fuck around, you gon' get it.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Dozer and Crusader, man. Anybody can get it. Well, y'all ready to burn it?
You got to burn it, burn it. You got to burn it, burn it. I said now burn it, burn it. I said now burn it, burn it. Motherfucker burn it, burn it. Motherfucker burn it, burn it. Shut them and burn it, burn it. Shut them and burn it, burn it. But I said we rollin'. smoking his spliffs like every night. But I said we don't put up no fuss and we don't put up no fight. I said there's no sense in hiding it. You've got to open your mouth and tell people God provided it. It was here before you were, so you best not act so unsure. But I said so light up, smoke it up, now burn them if you got them. You don't have to ask because you know it ain't a problem. I said light up, smoke it up, now burn them if you got them. You don't have to ask because you know it ain't a problem. I wish I had an answer for law against the cure. It don't make sense to me, and it should not make sense to you. I wish I had an answer for law against the cure. It don't make sense to me, and it should not make sense to you. The only sense I know smells good when it's burning, but it won't leave you yearning. It's gonna keep your head turning. I said, long as I got lungs, you know that I'm still smoking. I don't want this shit if I'm not gonna be choking. Now on my way to work, you know I'm fucking blazing. Now right around lunch and a motherfucking thing changing. I said, right before P-Days rocks your area, you know what you smoked up on the best of the ganja. But I said, now it will be a great day when people realize that this so-called drug is okay. Wish I had an answer for a law against the cure. It don't make sense to me, and it should not make sense to you. I wish I had an answer for a law against the cure. It don't make sense to me, and it should not make sense to you. Now people look down on me, try to put their cloud on me. I'm not that kind of person, unlike them I'm still learning. I said if they only knew what they're missing, the crystals on the buds are glistening. But I said I smoke like I burned a piston. When I wake up the bong I'm hitting. You can't stop me if you try. If you take it away we die. People need to open their eyes and see it's like vitamins for them and you and me. But it's not right to deny it's life. Strong rope clothes and those feelings of flight. So take it away if you want to, but just that I'm gonna fight you, break you up like a bud and light you. Won't think twice too, but I do. So now it's the choices you make that bite you. So you better blaze it up before I do.
Oh yeah, shout out to Motivated One Legger in here. Y'all give him a round of applause for that one. It's the old band he was in. He was the drummer. Shout out to Motivated. Hell yeah, man. We'll always love listening to that one. I got this song up next that Granny wanted to send in. Granny, can you tell us about this song before I play it? Is this one of your original pieces? Did you write this one, or is it AI, or is it all composed by you? Give us a little take on it before I play it. Let's hear what you guys about the song. Let's hear it. Was this something that you wrote yourself? On Suno? Okay. We'll check it out. So this is a Suno song with her lyrics that she wrote. Let's give it a listen.
Waiting for the quiet times to come. Just tired of hearing them folks go to and from. Thoughts in my mind, they scatter and they run as I wait patiently for the quiet times to come.
What up?
Hearing lighters flicking throughout the night. The knowledge of the actions just don't make sense at all. Don't forget that you once took the fall. No, it wasn't my fault at all.
I believe so, Josh, but I think she says she wrote the lyrics to this. That was an AI band, but she wrote the lyrics to the song to put to the AI band. That was pretty interesting there, Granny. That's something definitely different. But if you wrote those lyrics, that's pretty cool. Dig the lyrics and the message it had to it. Very interesting, very different. So, yeah, I mean, this is a piece that I wrote years ago. This is my old band that I was in. I was in a deathcore band, but most of the members of that band, we were like, man, like we started a deathcore band when we were at work, which is crazy. And we got together and did a lot of work and stuff. But then a lot of us kind of figured out, we're like, deathcore really isn't what we intended to do as musicians. So we started a second band called Signal 60 that was more of the alternative metal style from like your stuff from like Tool, 10 Years, Chevelle, Deftones, that style. That was more so what we liked to play and listen to, really. The more of the alt metal stuff. So we got a second band going, and this is one of our first songs we put out. We never took it to the studio because I think we're trying to hone in on our own mixing and our own in-house. So we wanted to give our spin on it. And this is what I came up with. This is one of the mixes that I done for us. So the song's called Hollow.
Sealed up tight, never felt right. Not feeling anything. Don't you worry. I'll be just fine behind the walls I've built myself. Is it alive or dead? No relief for my head. Numbness is a friend who's born is welcome. I won't get out the door. This, that, a feeling has put me on the floor. Tell me what's the numbness for?
Hell yeah. Man, I haven't played with that band for a long time, man. That was what, 6 years ago or so, maybe? Around 2020 when we wrote that one. Never took it to the studio. We never actually really did any shows with that band, but we did put some songs together and stuff, and kind of ran its course after a while. Members kind of moved away, and you know, as time went on, we just kind of did our own things here and there. So that's definitely kind of something that I wish I could get back into and work on more, but it's hard to find reliable, musicians nowadays because everyone's working, and it's always like a conflict with like distance and people living in different states because our vocalists live 2 hours away. Our vocalists live 2 hours away at a time. Really, me and the drummer were the only ones that live locally to make the practices and stuff. But yeah, Granny, send more of your stuff in. We'd like to hear some of you stuff you got. I think. Let me see. Do I have that? I don't. This. I don't know if I have any. Gonna do karate. You guys gonna do karate? You guys call it karate, garage karate, karate. Hey, that's you're gonna start a new karate business. Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei. That's what Motivate is gonna tell everybody when you come into his karate classes. Bow to your sensei. Judo chop. Let's see here. Cuando see, there was a. Let me see if I can find it, man. Let's see here. Y'all remember? Man, so I found this out years ago, and this is from the lead singer of the band Hatebreed, his solo project that he had. This is fire.
Taking lives, no resistance, repeating days of old. Looking past all corruption, accepting what we've been told. The ceaseless hate that they create, misguided, aimless, and wrong. The ones who lie, or we comply, they do it to gain our trust, but they cannot have it. They never will. The system's flawed, what's done is done. They'll never have it. I'm here to tell. There's no more time for blinded trust. Oh, finger on the trigger, itching, pulsing hard and blow. Look at the hand we've been dealt. See, we've been controlled. Now stand before the jury, the judge, and your peers as they bear witness. Tried in a court that's bought and sold. Justice is deadly business. They cannot have it. They never will. The system's flawed, what's done is done. They'll never have it. I'm here to tell. There's no more time for blinded trust. This place getting out, dispossessed are the poorest of the poor. Our trust is gained by spilling blood. Is this worth dying for? Armed attacks and tear gas bombs. Could your front door be next? Paid for by a corporation. A devil signs the check. They cannot have it. They never will. Justice is deadly business. They cannot have it. They never will. The system's flawed, what's done is done. What's done is done. They'll never have it. I'm here to tell. There's no more time for blinded trust.
Yeah, that's Jamie Joss's solo project he was working on. He put an actual whole solo EP out. Oh, I don't know. That one might get us hit. It says Roadrunner. Roadrunner might strike us on that one. Think they'll strike us? They might strike us on that one. Might get struck. Give it a shot. We'll see. Might be a way around it. Tell you what, I might know a way around this motivated. If anything, we can get what's their name to play it. Can we get Bev and Bob to do a cover to it? That might be a way around it, dude. Let's get Bev and Bob to Bev and Bob karaoke. Got you, Rusty. Oh yeah. I think that's what we need to do. We need to get Bev and Bob to do all the, if we want to play certain songs that will get us struck, man. Bev and Bob will come up in here and they'll get it all figured out for us. So that's our secret workaround. Bev and Bob karaoke. All right, I'm gonna play this one that he just sent, and then we're going to get to grab the one Rusty did. Oh yeah, that was dope. Now see, that one's not wanting to convert what you sent to me. What you sent is not converting for some reason. Try here. Let me see. If I can get here. 1 second. Trying different ones here. See if I can get it to do right here. Yeah, I like switching it up every now and then, guys. Like, I I'm a big metalhead, and I don't know if you guys could tell. Let's see here, I'm trying to try this. Let's see here. Try this one. Yeah, it doesn't usually go too well. I bet that was crazy. Let's see here. Let's try this again. Let me go back here 1 second. Second here. Let me go back to this one. There we go. We got it there, Rusty. No, you're good. Just got to usually find the right one. The right one will usually work. And when you find it, we get her. All right, guys, we got one sent in from Rusty Truck. Can't wait to hear this one. The title is interesting. Hell yeah, let's check it out.
I get so sick of my whole ass mama. If she isn't telling lies and stirring up drama, she's giving mouth hugs to one of my friends, Caught her giving sloppy top behind an overflowing garbage can. Most moms will welcome you in and offer you a snack. My mom will suck you up and have you blow off on a rack. She won't ever be known for her cooking a cool ass demeanor. In my neighborhood, she is known as a mom who will suck your wiener. But you know mama has to get a freak on. Caught her blowing Justin Kidd and both Johns. She doesn't understand that it's hard for me to fit in. Well, you can't leave her alone for 5 minutes without her blowing one of my friends. Word spread quickly about my mama and her loose ends. Got people I don't even like swinging through, calling me friend. Young dudes with hormones raging, just hanging out in the yard. She was even sweet talking that gobble dude, and I'm pretty sure he's a retard. You know Johnny Gobble right, talks like he is always about to whoop some ass. But women and children is all he will ever fight. The punk pussy bitch always crying like a woman on the rag. Took his ex-wife to court for outing him as a fag. You know mama can't get enough of them young guys. They know it is a guaranteed place to dump, no need to try. She doesn't care how I feel or about the embarrassment that comes with it. If your friends are over and they disappear when you go for a piss, you can bet she done yanked his pants down around the ankles and has a dick in her lips. You know it's hard to love your mama when she's swallowing all of your friends' kids. No sense of pride and no place to hide when your mom has your buddy's dick in her lips.
Hell yeah, Rusty. That was pretty good, man. That was a good one. That's not true. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not true. What he's saying about me, that's some bullshit. They clipped that video and they shortened it out. That's not true. They, of course you're gonna play that song, but you don't know the context of it. The context. That's not true. Smoke, you a fucking hater. You a fucking hater. You're a hater. You're like a tater. You're a hater, Smoke. You're a fucking hater playing that song. You know damn daggone well. Damn it. Well, Johnny, if you're watching, which I'm sure you are because that's what you do, you you lurk around and shit. I'm trying to see if it's in here. It should be. Is it in here? Let's see. Oh man, I don't know if I have it anymore. I was gonna play it the other night, man. He came in here yesterday night crying and shit, dude. Do I? Let's see here. It might be in my actual email. Let me see. It's gonna be a couple months back. Let's see.
Cigarettes, especially riding up churches.
Oh yeah, I found it. I found it. Yeah, you're not getting off too easy, Johnny. You're watching this. I need you to explain something to us. You know, for a while we all thought that you were Spider Slayer. Johnny, I know you're watching because that's what you do. You like to lurk in the shadows. So if you can do it, I know you're crying yesterday on here. Rusty, I don't know if you saw that or not, but he was crying in here yesterday, calling me a liar and saying that when he was talking about Rick Jagger, that people cut the video and they cropped the video to make it sound like he was saying something that he never did. And that's what he claims. Okay, that's what he says is what happened. But Johnny, if you're watching, can you explain this one?
Guys, I'll suck penis for cigarettes, especially riding up churches.
That's fucking weird, dude. That's weird. I don't know why you would even say something like that, dude. That's crazy, but guess everyone has their own way of coming out the closet, I guess, dude. So I didn't say that, and I never said any of that. And Smoke, you're a fucking hater. You're a hater, dude. You're making stuff up. That's AI. Oh no, Johnny. I don't think that's AI, dude. This is you.
Guys, I'll suck penis for cigarettes, especially riding up churches.
Because that's you, Johnny. That's you. You said that. I don't know if it was supposed to come out, like if you meant for that video to get released, but he's like, let me send you a video that's the real truth, and this is what got sent. That's crazy, dude. There's another one I thought too. Which was this one? What is this one? Let me see what this one is. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, dude, I just found that he sent 2 of them. Okay, this is interesting. So we saw the first one that he sent, but I didn't know, dude. I didn't know he sent this one, dude. This is wild, dude. Holy shit! Hey, Johnny, dude. Hey, dude. You got some explaining to do, bud, because this one's even more fucked up.
I will lick the shit off Ryan Upchurch as asshole. I'm a goddamn fag.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. Johnny, dude, that's fucked up, dude. I don't know why you would tell people that, Johnny. That's crazy, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. That's what you said, Johnny. You said that. That's crazy, dude. Oh god. Wow. That's crazy. But yeah, that's wild work, dude. Yeah. You got some explaining to do. Just like you said that you didn't say all that stuff to the other guy, but okay. You got some explaining to do, Johnny. That breaks TOS? Really? Does it? Does it? Yeah, you're in here though. You're killing with 8 people. 8 people. And they're all in Paintsville.
Dear God, in a world that feels like it's falling apart, we come to you with open hearts and heavy souls. If this is the end, just let us not be afraid, but remind us that your plan is greater than our fear.
Is it the end of the world? Is it the end of everything we know? Is it the end of the world? Are we all doomed to reap what we sow?
As I walk through the valley of shadows, I won't be rattled. Refuse to become cattle, let the government unravel. It's a war of the minds, it's not your average battle. You fighting from the cradle until you're back